Hi guys, my name is Mr. Fed. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here in the man cave. This video is going to look at a recent purchase of mine, an HDMI cable which supposedly allows you to play your old school retro Nintendo consoles on your brand new HDMI TVs. I still have my Super Nintendo, which was bought for me one Christmas back in 1992. I still have it. Now, up until very recently, had been playing that on an old kind of school SCART style TV. We've recently bought a new house, recently done some decorating, and my wife said that in no uncertain circumstances that my SCART TV had to go. It couldn't stay in the house anymore. It was pretty hideous and pretty unsightly. So I have got rid of that. I went onto eBay, I bought this HDMI cable. So in this video, we're going to have a quick look at that eBay listing to see how much I paid for it. And we're also going to test the HDMI cable on my HDMI TV hooked up to my original Super Nintendo with two games. We're going to try Super Street Fighter 2 and we're going to try Super Bomberman 3. So without further ado, let's have a quick look at that eBay listing and then let's get into some gaming. Hi guys, so this is the eBay listing. This is what I actually purchased. Now, it does say it's primarily for a Nintendo 64, but as you can see there, it also says Nintendo, GameCube and Super Nintendo. I bought it from this seller here. He's got good feedback. It was only $7.99, so I thought that was quite, reasonably priced. If we have a quick look at the seller description, let's see what comes up here. So we got some pictures. My concern was that the cable might not be long enough. I did have to do some rejigging with some of my systems underneath my TV to make the cable stretch from the Super Nintendo and into the back of the TV, but we did get there in the end. So it is all connected together. So it looks like a pretty decent product, decent feedback, decent price. So let's give that a go. We will put in first, let's try Super Street Fighter 2. Hi guys, so we're back in the man cave, and before I started this video I just wanted to have a quick play around with it to see whether I could get this working. Now I've switched on the Super Nintendo. We're going to flick over to the source and you're going to see that the actual cable has been probably nothing short of a disaster. So let's have a flick over and this is what we get. So as you can probably hear in the background, there is some music coming through, but there is no game. So the HDMI cable appears to be a complete and utter bust. If there's any comments, anything that you might know that could possibly get this to work, let me know. I have fiddled around with it and played around with switches, but this is the only screen I'm getting. That is such a disappointing shame, really. I'm going to miss playing my Super Nintendo for the time being. So there we have it, guys. That was not what I was expecting. That is a really disappointing result. I don't know why it's doing that. I have fiddled around with it. I've plugged it into all the HDMI ports and various other ports and tried different switches, but that screen is consistent. It's just this pink green snow show type screen. I'm not getting any game through at all. I'm getting all the music. The music from the game is coming through crystal clear, if that's your thing, but unfortunately I'm just not getting any gameplay. So this begs the question now, is it time to sell my Super Nintendo and my Super Nintendo collection? If you've watched this and you know if there's something that I'm doing wrong, if you're a bit of a tech head and you think that you know what I'm, it could work if I'm doing something different, then post in the comments. I will probably make a follow-up video now, going through my Super Nintendo collection, probably value it up, and then the big decision about whether I let that go now. It's a sad shame, but there is just no plausible way that I'm going to be able to play my Super Nintendo in the near future, and then if that HDMI cable doesn't work, then it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to play it at all, ever. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for seeing the result. Not the result we wanted. Very difficult to give the HDMI cable any sort of score based on that. I'm sure that for some people it does work. It might just be my TV. It could be a number of things. But if you know, hit me up in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.